Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You gain experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in the game, the leash gets longer and you get to become who you want to be. Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men in the league.
All right, thank you, David. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Walton is out there with Robinson. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Russell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, they've got Gobert, Joel Embiid out there with Adebayo, and it's Vucevic, and it's Jokic in at the point guard. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Here's Walton, and Walton throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Adebayo passes to Embiid. Back to Adebayo for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
There's Embiid. Count that bucket.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
The kick out to Walt. Clock at 4.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Vucevic. Nice D from Russell. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
Jokic kicks to Gobert. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid dishes to Vucevic. Here's Jokic. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Russell passes to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. Pass to Robinson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Jokic. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Walton with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Walton the pass to Robinson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Embiid kicks to Vucevic, and there's the pass to Jokic. Adebayo with the ball. Back to Embiid. Over Chamberlain. And too long on the shot. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars.
Oh, get back on track.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Here's Drummond. No good. Excellent defense there from Ewing. Milwaukee in the lead. The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw, no good.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Adebayo. Now Valanciunas. Now here's Drummond. He's guarded by Ewing. Passes it to Valanciunas. And Drummond kicks to Vucevic. And he's good on the three ball.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they've become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game.
Now here's Ewing. To the middle. Reverses. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Jokic passes to Adebayo. Now Drummond. He's guarded by Ewing. Robinson against Jokic. Let's go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, Jokic, you can rely on him to get you some points in that range.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Robinson passes to Ewing. Outside Russell. And Walton kicks to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
On and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Hey, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Russell is out there with Reed. Then there's Ewing. Then it's Robinson. And it's Walton in at the 2. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And it's Walton missing. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs.
Timeout.
It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game. First, because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jokic against Robinson. Jokic passes to Embiid. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Jumps up, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on David Robinson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Time, though, that would change some things.
Chamberlain, the pass to Walton. And Embiid
agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Now Jokic. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. You can't give away possessions like that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Robinson against Jokic. Here's Shaq, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the night's played. Jokic finds Embiid. Shaq against Gobert. Pass to Adebayo. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Gobert can't hit.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Robinson misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Vucevic to the pass to Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Robinson. Fader on the way. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And Vucevic kicks to Embiid. Now the pass to Vucevic. Here's Jokic over Robinson. Jokic, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Yep, that one goes in there. Robinson's got 5 now.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Rudy Gobert is out there with Embiid, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Vucevic in at the 2-guard spot. Now here is Robinson. He has 7. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Gobert against Chamberlain. Gobert the pass to Jokic. No good from 18. Jokic has gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Here's Chamberlain. That shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And it's Russell missing. The 76ers trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen by Robinson. And here is Walton. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Embiid over Abdul-Jabbar. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I'm not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Greg is a young player.
To control the glass.
Here's Robinson, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Jokic finds Embiid. Shot to stop the run. And Walton sends it back.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Yep, it counts. Reed's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Jokic passes to Embiid. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks leading by 9. Outside Russell. Here's Ewing. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the wing right side. Lopez kicks to Ibaka. Another three for Philadelphia.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Adebayo subbed in for Serge Ibaka. Shaq is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Jokic passes to Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And both free throws good for Drummond. This is always for joining us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Robinson. Chamberlain is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Walton. And it's Russell in at the small forward position. Here's Walton. That one doesn't go. Good D by Drummond.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Vucevic. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball's knocked loose. Jokic with the steal. A finish, and Jokic slings it in.
Jokic taking initiative on defense, showing he has those hands on that end of the floor as well.
Bucks leading by 5. Robinson passes to Chamberlain. The Bucks working the ball around. That one drops for him. 15 points for Robinson. Sixers trail by 8. Over to the wing. Drummond in the post, working on Abdul-Jabbar, and Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo.
Putting his power on full display there. Drummond's teammates trust him to make those plays down low.
And Walton kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Now, what a great...
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Timeout called. The Bucks. Up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Robinson passes to Chamberlain to the inside. Walton, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Robinson against Jokic. Robinson passes to Ewing. Gobert with the block, and he recovers it on the basket by Ewing. There's 1:34 left to play in the final quarter. To the right side. Here's Vucevic, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Jokic against Robinson, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Robinson, outside Russell, holding up top, outside Robinson. And the pass to Russell, shot clock at 5. From deep three-point three-point range. Rebounded by Vucevic. The 76ers trail by 7. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo kicks to Vucevic. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Jokic. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. Now the feed to Embiid. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Jokic. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
It's off. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Walton. Russell is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Ewing, and it's Robinson in at the 1 spot.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Abdul-Jabbar with it. Passes it to Robinson. Clock at 6. Ewing with it. They get it back. Count that one.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Now Jokic.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Yes, that goes in. Robinson's got 21 in the game.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
It's checked in for Ewing. Jokic against Robinson. It's tipped. Here's Drummond. Embiid trying to break loose. Tries again. Jokic laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the bit.
In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Robinson with it. Now defended by Jokic. Chamberlain kicks to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Walton the pass to Russell. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Walton missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the 76ers. Out to the right wing. A drive by Vucevic. Money!
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Timeout called the Bucks. Outside Robinson. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Money!
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now, here's Jokic. Up there for Drummond. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm
under pressure. That will always make your coaches happy. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Here is Robinson. Out to the wing. Chamberlain kicks to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Walton throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Timeout called the 76ers. And here's Jokic. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Robinson. Tipped away. Jokic with the steal. By himself. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic doing a great job of turning D into O quickly.
The Bucks trail. Robinson with it. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Gobert. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, Jokic. Right wing. High post, Embiid. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Robinson passes to Russell. Here's Chamberlain. And that one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. 1:43 left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Robinson against Jokic. It's tipped. Walton with the steal. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Shot clock at 6. Ewing's checked in for the Bucks. The 76ers lead it. Now, here's Jokic. To the paint, Gobert. And Ewing with the block. Robinson against Jokic. To the middle. Here's Ewing. It's good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Jokic passes to Gobert. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Vucevic gets double teamed. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Here's Walton. Yes!
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jokic inside. Walton defending. Jokic passes to Embiid. Back to Jokic. The tray. Can't knock in the 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Ewing.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Jokic. Will it go? Trains it from downtown.
I'm sure I'd call him a stretch 5 because he can't touch his toes, but Jokic has the capacity and a consistent outside shot.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David